Hello, you all, and welcome to Akia's Kitchen. You all, I have decided to relaunch my channel. Um, I love cooking, and to be able to be doing the thing that I love the most means the most to me. So instead of me giving y'all content that of me shopping and all this different thing, I'm going to do something that I really love. I want to dedicate to something that I really love, so I don't feel forced to get y'all content out because I love to cook. So today, first on our menu, we're going to have sweet and spicy salmon along with rosemary lemon rice. Y'all, I came up with this recipe out of my head. I don't know if anybody's ever done it before. We ain't worried about it, but we finna do it today. So if y'all would just sit back and watch, and we're going to get cooking. So you all, what I have done now, I have put some rice inside of I washed some rice. I did 2 cups of water and 1 cup of rice. And I washed the rice until it was clear of starch. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna add the rest of my ingredients. So now we added the rosemary to the rice. So we're gonna let that cook on low. And we're gonna let that cook until it comes to a boil, and then we're gonna turn it down low and then cover it. Once it gets to that point, once it gets to the halfway point, we're going to squeeze a fresh lemon into it. But for right now, we're just gonna let it sit back and chill and do its thing. Okay, so now we have half of a lemon, and we're going to take that and squeeze it inside of our rice. We got a few of them in there. I'll get them out. All right, y'all, so we have our salmon now. We've washed it and pulled the skin off of it. So first we're going to go in with garlic powder. And I'm just going to season the one side at a time so I don't have to contaminate. We're going to do Old Bay seasoning. We're going to do some complete. I'm not going to add any salt because all of these ingredients, some of these ingredients have salt already added to them. So I don't want to do too much. We're going to do onion powder. And if we do it, just be just a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of paprika. And we're going to do blackened season, which is just a Cajun seasoning. Blackened seasoning is just Cajun seasoning. It's just the ingredients in it that help it blacken. So then we're going to turn this over. And we're going to do the same, repeat the same steps. Don't rush on your salmon. Take your time, because if you rush, you could burn it or you could flip it too soon. And if you want to keep your skin on, because you absolutely can keep your skin on if you're a skin person. If you're going to keep your skin on, wait till it naturally release by itself. Don't force it. Don't try to make it, because then you're definitely going to rip it. And I forgot to mention before, but when we get done, we're going to add a little bit of, I hope y'all can see these, everything bagel season. But that's going to be the last step. So we're going to get these over to the stove. We're going to get them cooking. We're going to put them like on a medium high heat, and we're going to coat our pan with some EVO, and then we're going to let them sear on each side, and then I'll show you the rest when we get done. So now that we have our stove on, we're going to put it on a medium high heat, and we're going to add some olive oil to the bottom of it. You want to coat your pan pretty good, because you don't want it, you want it to have a lot of slippage. I guess that's what you want to use, the word you could use for it. So we're going to let this pan, this is hot, we want to put our salmon in there. there. So we're just gonna let it sit for a second. Okay. So now that it's ready, we're gonna place our salmon in there. And we're gonna let those cook about 5 minutes on each side before we actually go in with the rest of our ingredients. So now our salmon should be ready to flip. Ooh, look at how pretty that is. Uh-oh. Now that looks pretty. So we're gonna let that cook for a minute and then we'll be right back. We have our chipotle in adobo sauce. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna take some honey. Now I don't measure. I will get more detailed with y'all, but I just really don't measure. I just go based off the heart. Whatever my heart tells me is satisfied, that's what I'm satisfied with. So we're gonna use some of that. Then we also need some garlic, and we're gonna use minced garlic. But then I'm also gonna go in with some fried garlic. And not a lot, just a little sprinkle. We're gonna mix all that in. And I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. So now we're gonna go flip our salmon. Once we flip it, we're gonna let it cook for a little while on that side, and then we're gonna go in and add our sauce. Now we're gonna take the rest of that other lemon and we're gonna squeeze it over that salmon like that. Then we're gonna take our sauce and just glaze it over. We're gonna turn the heat down so that our garlic doesn't burn, because nothing tastes worse than burnt garlic. And we're just gonna let that sit. And then we're gonna flip it one more time. And we're gonna be ready to eat. Just gonna baste the other side with some of that seasoning. Let it get in there. And then at this point, we're gonna go and take our everything but bagel seasoning. And we just gonna sprinkle it on there. Okay, y'all. So my plating is horrible, but we're gonna give it a try on camera for y'all. Okay, you guys, here we go. Hold on. Let me get this for my shorts too. Yeah, I've been working. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Only thing I could say, I wish I would have did different, was I wish I would have made the sauce a little bit more runnier. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. That's it, y'all. And that's it, y'all. And remember, cook with love, serve with faith, and live with grace. Okay. Mm. Hey y'all, welcome back to Akia's Kitchen. So today I will be making some sweet and spicy salmon with rosemary. Hello y'all, welcome back to sweet and spicy salmon with rosemary.